start, okay?
Folks, just give us a moment as we get our officials into position, and we will get underway with the afternoon events. I want to give a shout out to the timers for making sure that you're in your seats on time. This is, we really appreciate you doing that. We can't get this going without you, so we really appreciate you being here on time.
This is event number 73, the girls 600, 100-yard freestyle relay. Here are the team and lane assignments. In lane 1, it's Woodlands. In lane 2 is the Diablo Sharks. In lane 3, it's Round Hill A. In lane 4, Springbrook. In lane 5, Dana Hills A. In lane 6, LMYA. In lane 7, Dana Hills B. In lane 8, Round Hill B. In lane 9, Rancho Colorados. In lane 10, Rancho San Miguel. Mr. Referee, here are the girls' 600, 100-yard freestyle relay. And they're off. Again, the afternoon session now underway. It's 12:15 on the clock. Thanks again for being here on time. Looks like an early, actually, lane 5 and 6, that's Dana Hills in 5, LMYA in 6, neck and neck with the first swimmer. And lane 4, Springbrook is in this as well. And it looks like a bit of a lead for lane 5, Dana Hills, followed by lane 4, Springbrook, second swimmer. Lane 2 is really making a move. That's the Diablo Sharks. Also in the mix is lane 6, LMYA. So it looks like it's lane 5, Dana Hills with a clear lead over lane 4, Springbrook, and lane 6, LMYA as the swimmers come into the wall for the third swimmer to hit the water. And it's about a 2-body length lead now for lane 5, Dana Hills. But a real battle shaping up for second place between lane 6, LMYA, and lane 4, Springbrook. But a big lead for lane 5, Dana Hills, as they hit the wall for the last swimmer. And she's making her way across the pool. The other swimmers are now chasing her down. So Dana Hills with a big lead by about a quarter of a pool. Lane 4, Springbrook, currently in second. Lane 6, LMYA, is currently in third. Here they come to the wall. And it is lane 5, That would be lane 5. That is Dina Hills with the win. 126.06. Followed by lane 4, which is Springbrook. 128.84. Congratulations. And lane 6 has LMYA for third place. Congratulations with a 129.35. Now time for the young men to give this a try. This is event 74, the boys 6 and under 100-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1, it's Rancho San Miguel. In lane 2, it's Garinger Park. In lane 3, Round Hill A. In lane 4, Springbrook. In lane 5, the Danville Sea Devils. In lane 6, Indian Valley. In lane 7, Woodlands. In lane 8, the Larky Sharks. Lane 9, Round Hill B. In lane 10, Del Amigo. Mr. Referee, this is event 74, the boys 6 and under 100-yard freestyle relay.
Gentlemen, take your mark.
And they're off. The lead, probably to lane 4. That's Springbrook with a bit of a lead. Then followed by lane 3, Round Hill. Lane 10, Del Amigo. Now lane 1, Rancho San Miguel powering down there in lane 1. Here they come back out for the second swimmer now. Lane 4, Springbrook with probably about a half a body length lead, but it's a real battle for second place between lane 1, Rancho San Miguel, and lane 3, Round Hill. But several other swimmers are catching up. There's comfortable lead for Springbrook in lane 4 as they hit the wall for the third swimmer. They're into the wall first. Looks like lane 6 might be in second place. That's Indian Valley, not in lane 6. Real battle now for third place. Probably lane 7, Woodlands, really putting the heat on. And lane 8 also in the mix, Larky Sharks. Let's see what happens if the last swimmer comes in first to the wall. Is lane 4, Springbrook, as they come around for the last swimmer in the water now for some of the teams. So a big lead for lane 4, that's Springbrook, but lane 5 making a move, that's Danville Sea Devils. A real battle between lane 5 and 6. That's the Sea Devils in 5, Indian Valley in 6, and it looks like a come from behind for Danville Sea Devils for second place. The win goes to lane 4, Springbrook, at the 124.29. And checking the times once they're all in. So I'm going to wait till these times sort out here. We do know the lane 4, Springbrook came in first. Here come the reset times. There it is, lane 5, Danville Sea Devils with a second place finish. And in lane 5 and lane 6, Indian Valley with a third place finish, 129.04. Sometimes the little hands of the swimmers don't activate the touchpads, so the fallback is the plungers used by the timers, which is why that job is so important. And that's what happened there. So you got the correct people in the correct spots and the correct time.
Relax. It's under control. Coaches, are we all good now? Event Event number 75, 7-8 ladies 100-yard freestyle relay, heat 1. Take your mark.
In the water now is event 75, the girls 78, 100-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2.
Second heat, let's meet the teams. In lane 1, it's Roundhill. In lane 2, it's Woodlands. In lane 3, Rancho San Miguel. In lane 4, Rutger Estates. Lane 5, Dana Hills. In lane 6, the Larky Sharks. In lane 7, Del Amigo. In lane 8, the Sycamore Stingrays. In lane 9, the Diablo Sharks. In lane 10, Livorno Dolphins. Mr. Referee, here is event 75, the girls. 7-8, 100-yard freestyle relay.
Take your mark.
And they're off. So most of the swimmers have surfaced. There now all the swimmers have, looks like lane 4, Dana Hills with a bit of a lead, Rutger Estates with a bit of a lead. Lane 10 out there, that's Livorno Dolphins. They're in it as well. They're coming on the wall. Here's the second swimmer in the water now. Looks like lane 4, Rutger, and lane 5, Dana Hills right together. Now looks like lane 5 with a bit of a lead. Dana Hills now taking over, but wait a minute, here comes lane 4, Rutger Estates to retake it. A lot of it, which you can tell on how the swimmers launch off. So it looks like a bit of a lead for Dana Hills as a third swimmer takes off, and a beautiful dive, by the way, by the Dana Hill swim team in lane 5. But now the real battle shaping up for second and third. Lane 6 is really coming on. Larky Sharks battling out with Del Amigo in lane 7. Last swimmer now in the water, Dana Hills, with another beautiful dive. But lane 6, here comes the Larky Sharks trying to chase her down. Huge battle going for third place. It's a big battle. We'll have to see what happens at the end. First place goes to lane 5, Dana Hill swim team. We'll see those will come back in just a second. It'll be reset as soon as we do that with the plunger hit. There we are, lane 5, Dana Hills with a time of 103.41, followed by lane 6, Larky Sharks with a 105.70. And then rounding out the pack of 3 is Rutger Estates in lane 4 with a 106.31, but terrific race by all the ladies.
Event number 76, gentlemen, 7-8, 100-yard freestyle relay, heat 1. Take your mark.
In the water now is event 76, the boys 7-8, 100-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2.
Well, folks, it's great we have so many people out here cheering on the swimmers. Just as a program note, that if you are standing, just please be sure you're not standing in front of a seated bleacher area. So again, if you're standing, and oftentimes this happens at the perimeters more than it happens in the center. But if you're standing on the fence, that's terrific. But please be sure not to stand in front of a bleacher area where people are seated, because you're blocked of view there, and that area actually has to remain open for our entry and egress. Thanks. This is event number 76, the boys 7-8 100-yard freestyle. Here are the team and lane assignments. Dana Hills is in lane 1. The Larky Sharks in lane 2. Springbrook in lane 3. Round Hill in lane 4. Diablo Sharks A in lane 5. Del Amigo in lane 6. Woodlands in lane 7. Diablo Sharks B in lane 8. In lane 9 is the Oakhurst Country Club. In lane 10, Rancho San Miguel. Mr. Referee, this is event 76, the boys 7-8 100-yard freestyle relay.
Take your mark.
And we're underway. Well, Heat 1 was a really close race, and this probably is going to be just as close. Looks like lane 3, Springbrook, with an early lead. Following lane 1, Dana Hills is in this thing, coming in. And lane 5, and that's the Diablo Sharks. So the leader's starting to separate just a tad. But lane 1, Dana Hills still in the mix. Looks like a bit of a lead to lane 5, Diablo Sharks. And they're tailed by Springbrook, lane 3. But here they come across the water. Now third swimmer in the water, lane 5, Diablo Sharks. But a lot of pressure by Del Amigo in 6. Then lane 3, Springbrook. Lane 7 putting the pressure in Woodlands. Last swimmer about ready to hit the water. And they do. First out in the water is Diablo Sharks for the last swimmer. Then it goes Springbrook, lane 3. And then Del Amigo in 6, Woodland in 7. But is there enough? There's a real battle for first. Look at that battle. Diablo Sharks in 5. Del Amigo in 6. Here they come to the wall. It is lane 5, Diablo Sharks for the win. 1 minute, .98. Second place goes to lane 6, Del Amigo, 101.28. And third place goes to lane 3, Springbrook Swim Team with a 102.54 with an outstanding race by all the swimmers.
Event 77, ladies, 9-10, 200-yard freestyle relay, Consolation, Heat 1. relax, ladies.
Well, folks, as a reminder, as important as these finals are, they are really important to the swimmers, and that means we got to do our part. And that would be as soon as you hear that long whistle, we need to have it very quiet, especially behind the blocks. The swimmers get into that ready position. It's very easy to false start. And we don't want to have anybody behind the blocks at either end of the pool being responsible for the false start, because it will disqualify the team. So as soon as you hear that long whistle, please refrain from talking behind the blocks and keep it quiet in that area. Thanks.
Ladies, take your mark.
In the water now is event 77, the girls 9-10 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2. Need a coach from Sun Valley Swim Team to the announcer's table. A coach from Sun Valley Swim Team to the announcer's table, please.
This is heat 2. In lane 1, it's Springbrook, B. In lane 2, it's Forest Hills. In lane 3, Indian Valley. In lane 4, Dewing Park. In lane 5, Del Amigo. In lane 6, Round Hill. In lane 7, Springbrook A. In lane 8, Livorno Dolphins. In lane 9, Dana Hills. Mr. Referee, this is the girls' 9-10 200-yard freestyle relay final heat.
Take your mark.
And we're underway. Heat 2 of this very exciting race, event 77. Very tight right now. Dewing Park in 4, Del Amigo in 5, Round Hill in 6, Springbrook in 7. That's probably the way it is right now, as we've doubled the distance here to the 200-yard. Each swimmer, of course, doing 2 laps now. From the previous 1 lap, we saw the 2 lengths of the pool. So coming to the wall first, looks like at this point it's Del Amigo. A lot of race to go. Probably lane 4, Dewing Park in lane 2nd. 3rd place, lane 6, Round Hill. But there's a lot of swimming left to go. Lane 7, Springbrook. Lane 8, Livorno. Dana Hills in 9. Everybody's still fighting for this very important race, the girls 9:10. Delamigo extending the lead a bit more on the second lap after the turn. Terrific turn, by the way, from Delamigo. Coming in, and they're followed by Dewey Park in lane 4. And a real battle for third place. Looks like lane 7 may have taken over third place. That's Springbrook. And they're really close to lane 8, Livorna. Wow, what a beautiful dive by the Livorna Dolphins in lane 8 to really take over a solid command on third place. Meanwhile, the lead back on the leader, that's Delamigo, extending the lead after a great turn by about 3 body lengths over lane 4, Dewey Park. Now it looks like lane 8, Livorna still maintaining a hold on third place. So the lane 5, Delamigo back in with the next swimmer as they now continue to accelerate. It's all business for Delamigo in lane 5 as they hit the wall for the flip turn. Second place battle now shaping up between lane 4 and 7. That's Dewey Park in 4 and Springbrook in 7. So that's a real battle going on there. A terrific turn by lane 4, Dewey Park, as they come into the wall. Looks like a bit of a lead now. Here they come to the wall. First place goes to lane 5. That's Delamigo for the win. Who's going to take second? Well, I'll wait till these times come out here, but we do know lane 5, Delamigo with the win, 201.29. There's the times coming up now. Dewey Park for second place, 206.62. And lane 7 is Springbrook with their time at 207.16 for third place, and a terrific swim. Congratulations to all the swimmers.
Thank you, ladies. Event 78, gentlemen, 9:10, 200-yard freestyle, heat 1. Take your mark.
In the water now is event 78, boys 9:10, 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2. Final results for event 73, the girls 6 and under, a 100-yard freestyle relay. In third place, LMYA. In second place, Springbrook. And in first place, with the final time of 1:24.90, Dana Hills A team.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Here's Heat 2. In lane 1, Sycamore Stingrays. In lane 2, Dana Hills B. In lane 3, the Diablo Sharks. In lane 4, Round Hill. In lane 5, Dana Hills A. In lane 6, Springbrook. In lane 7, Walnut Country. In lane 8, Del Amigo. In lane 9, Rancho San Miguel. In lane 10, Las Trampas Swim Team. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the boys' 9-10 200-yard freestyle relay.
Take your mark.
And we're underway. Event 78. Early lead to lane 6, Springbrook. Followed by lane 5, Dana Hills, and lane 7, Walnut Country. Coming into the wall for the flip turn. Coming back off the wall. The underwater activity is over. Lane 6 took over the lead by Springbrook. A real battle between lane 5, Dana Hills, and lane 7 in Walnut Country. But it looks like lane 6 may have taken over the lead a bit. Very, very close, though, between lane 5 and 6. Dana Hills in 5, Springbrook in 6. And a great takeoff by Dana Hills in 5, followed by lane 6, that's Springbrook, and then lane 7, Walnut Country, as the second swimmers do the flip turn on the wall. Good turn by Springbrook in lane 6, and they're keeping it very close to the leader in lane 5, Dana Hills. Lane 4 is Brown Hills catching up to lane 7, Walnut Country. Lane 3 is still in the mix, too. That's the Diablo Sharks. Dana Hills about a half a body length over lane 6, Springbrook. So far, Dana has led wire to wire in this very exciting race. But there's still quite a bit of race to go. Dana Hills with a bit of a lead in a flip turn, a terrific flip turn, actually, by lane 6 by Springbrook, but they are really close. Dana Hills still holding on to the lead. 7 is Walnut Country, but they're being challenged by lane 4, Round Hill. Next swimmers in the water, lane 5, Dana Hills coming across the pool. Again, they're being chased by lane 6, Springbrook. They're right there. They have not gone away. Springbrook's been in this thing the whole time at second place. Now it looks like lane 4 moving up on lane 7. That's Round Hill moving up on Walnut Country. Kicking back the other way. Here they come, accelerating into the turn. And Dana Hills with a clear body length lead over lane 6, Springbrook. Lane is in 5. Here they come to the wall. Here are the results. The win goes to lane 5, Dana Hills Swim Team, 201.11 in lane 5. Lane 6, Springbrook with a second place, 203.12. And lane 4, Round Hill Country Club, 206.66 with a third place finish. But a terrific swim, gentlemen.
Event 79, ladies, 11-12, 200-yard freestyle relay, heat 1. Take your mark.
We need a coach from Del Amigo. To the announcer's table, please. Del Amigo coach to the announcer's table. In the water now is event 79, the girls 11-12, 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2.
Let's meet the teams. In 1 is Indian Valley. In lane 2, the Diablo Sharks. In lane 3, Del Amigo. In lane 4, Rancho San Miguel. In lane 5, Rancho Colorados. In lane 6, Los Trampos. In lane 7, Dana Hills. In lane 8, Springbrook. In lane 9, San Ramon Aquacats. And lane 10, Scottsdale. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the girls' 11-12 200-yard freestyle relay.
Take your mark.
Event 79 now in the water. Heat 2. Well, it's too hard to call a leader at this point as the girls come across and do the flip turn. Maybe Dana Hills in 7, a bit of a lead, but sometimes after that turn, start to get a little bit of a leader. Lane 7 looks like they still have it. Dana Hills, they're being battled by lane 5, Rancho Colorados, as the first swimmers come into the wall. And 1-2 looks like a really too hard to tell who's in third place at the moment. What a terrific dive by lane 7. Wow, Dana Hills just took over the lead on the dive. They were very close to begin with, but lane 7 with the flip turn, they're being chased by Rancho Colorados. Lane 5, though, lane 8, Springbrook with a turn, and they're coming in on now. They took over second place. So lane 7, Dana Hills, Springbrook, and lane 8. Lane 2, that's the Diablo Sharks. They're putting on the pressure on the outside. Next swimmers in the water. Lane 7 extending the lead from Dana Hills in a blistering pace by that swimmer out there currently from Dana Hills. They're being chased down by lane 8, Springbrook, which is right on their tail. And a battle shaping up now for third place between lane 5, Rancho Colorados. And don't forget, lane 2 is really closing in. That's the Diablo Sharks. So lane 7 now with the lead. This has been a seesaw battle the entire race, but a big lead after another terrific dive by the Dana Hills swim team. And they're being chased down, and who knows who's in second place. But it looks like Rancho Colorados is in a good hunt for that in lane 5. Timers are stepping up to the blocks as the lane 7 as they continue to push the pedal to the metal and accelerate. Moving up fast as they crash into the wall. Lane 7 with the win. Dana Hills with a 150.09. Congratulations. By 1/100th of a second. Between second and third, the second place finisher is Rancho Colorados, 151.78. And as I mentioned, a 100th of a second later, lane 6, Los Trampos at 151.79. But ladies, to all the swim teams, terrific race.
Event 80, gentlemen, 11-12, 200-yard freestyle relay. Heat 1. Take your mark.
In the water now is event 80, the boys 11-12, 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2. Final results for event 74, the boys 6 and under, 100-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Indian Valley Swim Team. In second place, the Danville Sea Devils. And in first place, with a final time of 1:24.29, Springbrook. Final results for event 75, girls 7-8, 100-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Red Gear Estates. In second place, Larky Sharks. And in first place, with a final time of 1:03.41, Dana Hills.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Heat 2 in lane 1, Delamigo B. In lane 2, Walnut Heights Otters. In lane 3, Springbrook. In lane 4, Round Hill A. In lane 5, Rancho San Miguel. In lane 6, Delamigo A. In lane 7, Walnut Creek. In lane 8, Springwood. In lane 9, Dana Hills. In lane 10, Round Hill B. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the boys 11-12 200-yard freestyle relay.
Take your mark.
And we're underway in this event number 80, second heat, as the freestyle swimmers make their way across the pool. Early lead maybe to lane 3, Springbrook, followed by lane 5, Rancho San Miguel. The separation oftentimes occurs after the first turn. A beautiful turn by lane 3, Springbrook, over lane 5, Rancho San Miguel. Now Round Hill putting on the pressure in lane 4. So first on the second swimmer in is Springbrook with a clear lead in the race. They're in lane 3, over lane 5, Rancho San Miguel. Lane 6 is really coming on strong. That's Delamigo, and they hit the wall about the same time as the second place team at this point, so we're going to keep an eye on that race too. So lane 3, Springbrook, still holding on at the lead, and they're still maintaining the lead. Then it goes into lane 5 at second place, Rancho San Miguel. But lane 6 could have been coming in on strong too. It's Delamigo. And they did. They had a strong finish. Delamigo finished strong, and they actually took over second place. But look at that battle for second place between lane 4, Round Hill, 5, Rancho San Miguel, and 6, Delamigo. Lane 3, Springbrook, has and a beautiful turn, and suddenly the lead has changed hands into lane 5. Rancho San Miguel but here comes lane 3, Springbrook powering back in. Springbrook is really close, and they did it. Lane 5, Rancho San Miguel took over the lead off of the dive of the last swimmer over lane 3, Springbrook. Very, very close race, so there's plenty of room on this one for anybody to win it. Big lead by lane 5 after lane 5. Lane 4, Round Hill. Lane 3, Springbrook battling for second place. Here they come to the wall. It is we'll let that sort out, and then I'll announce you what the times are as soon as the scoreboard catches up.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies, we're having a little bit of an equipment issue. Would you step back for just a minute? We're going to do a test. It's a test start. Test start.
So we're waiting for the scoreboard to be calculated in.
Test. Test start. test start.
We need a Scottsdale coach to the announcer's table, please. Scottsdale coach to the announcer's table. In the water now is event 81, the girls 13-14, 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 3. Final results for event 76, the boys 7-8, 100-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Springbrook swim team. In second place, Del Amigo. And in first place, with a final time of 1 minute flat 98, Diablo Sharks A. Final results for event 77, the girls 9-10, 200-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Springbrook swim team. In second place, Dewing Park. And in first place, with a final time of 2:01:29, Del Amigo A.
Heat number 2. Ladies, relax a minute. Take your mark.
In the water now is heat 2 of the girls 13-14, 200-yard freestyle relay. Final results for event 78, the boys 9-10, 200-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Round Hill Country Club. Second place, Springbrook swim team. And in first place, with a final time of 2:01:11, Dana Hills A.
Heat 3, in lane 1 is the Walnut Heights Otters. In lane 2, LMYA. In lane 3, the Larky Sharks. In lane 4, the Sycamore Stingrays. In lane 5, Springbrook. In lane 6, the Dana Hills A team. In lane 7, Ignacio Wood. In lane 8, Dana Hills B team. In lane 9, Pleasant Hill Aquatics. In lane 10, the Diablo Sharks. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the girls' 13-14 200-yard freestyle relay. And they're underway in this event 81, third heat. Looks like lane 6, Dana Hills, and lane 5, Springbrook, battling it out currently in the middle of the pool. Lane 2, LMYA Dolphins are in this thing. They are also in it. Lane 4, Sycamore Stingrays. Lane 5, Springbrook giving themselves a bit of a lead over lane 6, Dana Hills, and here they come in for the second swimmer to go into the water. So lane 5, Springbrook with a lead, and now lane 6 is really putting on the heat out there. Dana Hills pouring it on, and they may be in the lead at this moment. And coming off the wall, yes, they are off the turn. Lane 6 takes over the lead, and a beautiful turn by LMYA in lane 2 as well, as they're vying for third place. So the next swimmers in the water off of lane 6 first, that's Dana Hills, and they're being chased down by lane 5. Third place currently, lane 4, Sycamore Stingrays. Now lane 8, Dana Hills B team, they're trying to make their presence felt in this battle between the powerhouse teams that are in the pool currently. Lane 6, Dana Hills extending the lead to a full body length over lane 5, Springbrook, as they come to the wall for the next swimmer. Lane 6 goes in first, Dana Hills. Lane 5, Springbrook, as they hit the water. And it looks like lane 4 is in it also. But lane 8, Dana Hills are still in this thing, and they, in fact, may have pulled into second place at this fast swimmer they have out there now. Let's see how that plays out. Dana Hills, clear lead on this one, followed by lane 5, Springbrook, and lane 8 really put in on the heat. The timers are stepping up. Here they come. Lane 6 with the win. The Dana Hills swim team, 144.65, followed by lane 5, Springbrook, in second place with the 146.77. And third place goes to lane 8. That's the Dana Hills swim team B with a 148.32. With a terrific swim, ladies.
Event number 82, 13-14 gentlemen, 200-yard freestyle relay, E1.
In the water now is event 82. It's the boys 13-14 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 2. Folks, we just had someone turn in a set of keys. If you can tell me what kind of car it is, and maybe describe the key ring, it's yours.
Heat 2, in lane 1, Round Hill Country Club. In lane 2, the Livorno Dolphins. In lane 3, Scottsdale. In lane 4, the Diablo Sharks. In lane 5, the Larky Sharks. In lane 6, Dana Hills. In lane 7, the San Ramon Aquacats. In lane 8, Walnut Country. In lane 9, Rutger Estates. In lane 10, Martinez Community Swim Team. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the boys 13-14 200-yard freestyle relay. And we're underway. Incidentally, folks, we're going to take a brief pause, stretch break for about 5 minutes at the end of the relays just prior to moving on to the finals. Stretch break of about 5 minutes while we reset the officials, and that'll just be a brief pause. No long break between the finals and between the relays and the finals. So the Larky Sharks with a clear lead as their first swimmer wraps up his swim and flies off the wall for the next swim. Larky Sharks followed by a big battle shaping up between lane 4, Diablo Sharks, and lane 6, the Dana Hills swim team. And that's a real battle we'll keep an eye on. Lane 7, San Ramon Aquacats. They're really putting the pedal to the metal. Lane 6, Dana Hills with a terrific turn. They've cut that lead of the leader, the Larky Sharks, a little bit, and they come into the wall. Still lane 5, Larky Sharks. They've held the lead wire to wire so far. They're being pressured by Dana Hills, who are not going away, and there's a lot of swimming left to go. They're keeping pace. Well, wait a minute, here comes lane 4, Diablo Sharks. They're still in it. They're powering away. This time, the great turn, Larky Sharks extended the lead maybe a little bit by about a half a body over lane 6. Diablo Sharks is still in it, lane 4. So now it's a virtual tie for second place in the pool. Lane 5, Larky Sharks with the lead, but a beautiful dive by lane 6, the Dana Hills swim team. Lane 4, Diablo Sharks, they're still in it. Here come the timers up to the blocks. The finish is armed. The pads are armed. Here they come into the wall. It is lane 5. That is the Larky Sharks for the win. 135.27. Second place goes to lane 6, Dana Hills with a 136.88. And third place goes to lane 8, Walnut Country with a 140.27. Congratulations, guys. That was a terrific race by all the swimmers. Incidentally, again, folks, at the end of the relays, just prior to the finals, the backstroke finals, we'll take a brief stretch break, about less than 5 minutes, and then we'll kick off the finals for the afternoon. And that's so we can move the officials and get them in the proper shifting.
In the water now is event 83. It's the women's 15-18 200-yard freestyle relay. This is heat 1 of 3. Final results for event 79, the girls 11-12, 200-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Las Trampas. Second place, Rancho Colorados. And in first place with a final time of 1:50.09, Dana Hills A-Team. In the water now is heat 2 of the women's 15-18 200-yard freestyle relay. Final results for event 80, the boys 11-12 200-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Springbrook Swim Team. In second place, Round Hill Country Club. And in first place with a final time of 1:46.97, Rancho San Miguel. We need all 6 and under and 7/8 backstroke finalists to the clerk of the course, please. 6 and under, 7/8 backstroke finalists to the clerk of the course.
Heat 3. In lane 1, Rancho San Miguel. In lane 2, Springbrook B. In lane 3, the Pleasant Hill Dolphins. In lane 4, the Larky Sharks. In lane 5, Springbrook A. In lane 6, Indian Valley. In lane 7, the Diablo Sharks. In lane 8, Dana Hills. In lane 9, San Ramon Aquacats. In lane 10, Sycamore Stingrays. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the women 15-18 200-yard freestyle relay. And we're underway in event 83, third heat. Well, we'll see the leader oftentimes after this first turn because it's very, very close during the first lap. And it looks like that's probably lane 9, the San Ramon Aquacats with the lead. In fact, it is. They have about a half length body length, but it's being chased down by Springbrook A team coming off the blocks. And again, a very close race. Lane 9 still holding on the lead. That's San Ramon Aquacats. Lane 2, Springbrook also coming back. So Springbrook B team in lane 2 also in on the mix, but lane 9 still holding on that lead. And they've got about half a body length, and they're just over Dana Hills in 8 and Diablo Sharks in 7. So it goes 9, 8, 7 coming off the blocks. You see the split times coming up on the board now. San Ramon Aquacats, another terrific dive by their swimmers if they come off the blocks fast in lane 9. And they're still with the lead. They're being pressured, and they're pouring it on. Lane 8 pressuring them, but a little bit more of a lead for the San Ramon Aquacats as they pull into the wall for the next swimmer to hit the blocks out, and really a close second position battle between Dana Hills in 8 and lane 5, Springbrook. Lane 5 is really making the move. They're hitting the gas too. And really, lane 9, San Ramon Aquacats, outside heat, still with the lead. Everybody else is pressuring. Here come the timers to the wall. It's going to be lane 9, San Ramon Aquacats for the win, 141.83. Second place goes to lane 7, the Diablo Sharks, 142.68. And third place goes to lane 5, the Springwood swim team with a time of 142.97. But wow, that was close for all the swimmers at all times. So great race, ladies.
Event number 84, 15-18 gentlemen, 400 yards, freestyle relay, heat 1. Take your mark.
In the water now is event 84, the men's 15-18 400-yard freestyle relay. Heat 1 of 2. We need all 9, 10, and 11, 12 backstroke finalists to the clerk of the course. 9, 10, and 11, 12 backstroke finalists to the clerk of the course, please.
Heat number 2, in lane 1, Forest Park. In lane 2, Rancho San Miguel. In lane 3, Rancho Colorados. In lane 4, the Larky Sharks. In lane 5, Dana Hills. In lane 6, Del Amigo. Lane 7, Walnut Heights. In lane 8, Sycamore Stingrays. In lane 9, Round Hill. In lane 10, Scottsdale. Mr. Referee, this is the final heat of the men 15-18 400-yard freestyle relay. Well, we're underway, heat number 2, event number 84. This is a long race, as you saw in heat number 1. Each swimmer needs to swim 4 laps of the pool. And the swimmers actually don't swim this race usually during the regular season dual meets. And the way they get the seed times is they combine the best times on the 100 for each of the 4 swimmers to achieve a seed time of what they have currently on the board and in your program. So lane 3, Rancho Colorados, and again, we have a lot of swimming to go. Rancho Colorados with the lead. As you can see, lane 7, Walnut Heights Otters in second place. Lane 5, Dana Hills Swim Team in third place, and that's the way they come off the wall. Although lane 2, Rancho San Miguel had a terrific finish to pull. And lane 3, Rancho Colorados extending the lead a little bit. Really becomes a battle for second and third place. It's a seesaw battle out there. As you can see, a wall of swimmers as lane 3, Rancho Colorados, extends the lead, has a comfortable quarter length, well, I'd say 3 body length. Looks like lane 5, though, Dana Hills is pulling into trying to pressure lane 3, Rancho Colorados. So a lot of this is in how fast you swim those first couple of laps, because you have to have it for the last 2 laps as a 4-lap race that it is. So coming in, Rancho Colorados in first place currently, followed by the Dana Hills Swim Team. And it looks like in lane 7, that's Walnut Heights in third. But again, this is the 3rd swimmer in the water. We still have a few laps for that person to do, and the final of the 4th swimmer will be coming up in a minute or so. But look at the closing power of lane 7, the Walnut Heights Otters, and lane 5 also, Del Amigo. And it looks like Del Amigo just took the lead. So Del Amigo takes over the lead in lane 5, and lane 7 is powering into second place. The Walnut Heights Otters, Rancho Colorados in third. So the great turn off the wall by lane 5, Dana Hills. Lane 7, Walnut Heights. Lane 2, Rancho San Miguel pouring it on, and out of the outside they come on strong. So they pull into second place. So the final swimmer now in the water as we have a real battle between lane 5 and 7. Dana Hills in 5. Lane 7 is Walnut Heights. Lane 5 with a terrific turn, Dana Hills. But look at the stroke for stroke, Walnut Heights Otters. A little bit of a separation. Third place going currently is Rancho San Miguel in lane 2. But it's a real battle as this race continues to go on. Lane 2 may go into second place depending on the turn and the back stretch. Here they come, the final, and look at the battle between lane 5, Dana Hills, lane 7, Walnut Heights. Here they come to the wall. It is lane 5 with the win. Dana Hills Swim Team with 3:19.19. Second place to goes to lane 7, Walnut Heights Otters, 3:19.90. Third place goes to lane 2, Rancho San Miguel, 3:20.27. Gentlemen, outstanding race. And as we mentioned previously, folks, we're just going to have a brief stretch break while the officials reset to their position for our finals. So the timers, you're welcome to stretch, but we have to have you maintain your area right there because we've already called for the swimmers for the next event to hit the clerk of the course. And also we want to remind you folks, if you could please be sure in the team areas, you can please be sure to tidy up your area. And we're trying to make sure that even if the trash cans overflow, just put it at the base of the trash can. We'll take care of it. But if you could please be sure to clean up your tent area, we'd very much appreciate it. Trying to leave it cleaner than when we found it. Any broken equipment you can also put next to the trash can as well, or take it with you if you feel that's better for it. But we do appreciate you helping us maintain a good working relationship with Acalanes High School, who year after year allows us to come to this fine facility.
So folks, just as was mentioned, we're going to take a little time, get our officials into position. We ask that the timers not go anywhere. Don't stray too far because we're going to get started in just a minute or two. And a quick note, the food trucks that are out in the parking lot, that's Ranchero Catering and King Euro and Kebab, they will be leaving at 2 o'clock. So in just about 20 minutes, they're going to be leaving. So if you're still hungry and you want something from the food trucks, you should probably head out there as quickly as possible. Final results for event 81, the girls 13-14, 200-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Dana Hill's swim team. In second place, Springbrook swim team. Excuse me, that was the Dana Hills swim team B team that came in third. Then followed by the Springbrook swim team in second place. And in first place with a final time of 1:44.65, the Dana Hills swim team A relay team. Final results for event 82, the boys 13-14, 200-yard freestyle relay. In third place, Walnut Country. In second place, Dana Hills swim team A. And in first place, with a final time of 1:35.27, Larky Sharks.
Well, folks, we have a gray Model S Tesla, license plate H8HA S359 with a dog in the car. It's the gray Model S Tesla in the back parking lot. Here are the lane and swimmers. Lane 4 from Dana Hills, Telly Barbano. Lane 5 from the Sun Valley Rays, Lena Taylor. Lane 6 from Walnut Country, Molly Rothwell. Lane 7 from LMYA, Emma Chang. Mr. Referee, this is event 45, the girls 625-yard backstroke. And we're underway in this one and only heat of the girls' 625-yard backstroke. Lena Taylor with the lead in 5, followed probably by, it's close to tell, maybe lane 4 now, Lena Taylor from Sun Valley Rays, but clearly the lead with lane 5 with the win. That's Lena Taylor, Sun Valley Rays, congratulations. With a winning time 22.17 as the results come back in. Lane 4, Tally Barbano from Dana Hills with a time of 25.27. Second place finish, and third place finish goes to lane 6, Molly Rothwell from Walnut Country, 27.16. Thank you, ladies.
Event 46, gentlemen, 6 and under, 25-yard backstroke, Consolation final.
And we're underway. Here are the swimmers in lane 2 from Ignatia Woods, Andrew Kosic. In lane 3 from the Sycamore Stingrays, Dominic Barale. In lane 4 from the Danville Sea Devils, Caden McDonald. In lane 5 from Delamigo, Max Poole. In lane 6, Zachary Bloom from the Danville Sea Devils. In lane 7, Weston Corpita from Rancho Colorados. Lane 8 is Brandon Wood from Woodlands. And here they come into the wall. Lane 4 with Max Poole with a bit of a lead, being challenged by lane 3, Barale. And the wind goes. Stand by for a minute till since the touchpads, as you know, sometimes don't activate. So it looks like lane 3 with the win. Dominic Barale from the Sycamore Stingrays with a 26.63. Second place goes to lane 4, Caden McDonald from the Danville Sea Devils with a 26.86. Third place goes to lane 5, Max Poole from Delamigo, 27.72. And as the other swimmers are moving into position, just for those of you who may be joining us and seeing what's happening, sometimes when the swimmers come back, especially the younger swimmers, the touchpads don't register the impact. And so what happens is the scoreboard system automatically reverts to the plungers being held by the timers. That's why their position is so critical for us to go with, because that's the backup set of times. That's what will happen is the scoreboard operator will reset using those times, and it'll readjust the winning, or the order that people come in based on the corrected time. So that's what you see happening sometimes up on the board, especially in the early races with these younger swimmers. This is heat number 2 now. Let's meet the swimmers before they start. Los Traumas in lane 1, Frederick Seymour. In lane 2 from the Pleasant Hill Dolphins, Caden Masongtong. In lane 3 from Round Hill, Teddy Rossing. In lane 4 from the Danville Sea Devils is Austin Kim. In lane 5 from the Danville Sea Devils is Jason Karasik. In lane 6 from Los Traumas is Maverick Pegnam. In lane 7 from the Diablo Sharks is Johnny McCordick. In lane 8 from the Aqua Knights is Luke Turner. In lane 9 from Springbrook is Boti Apal. And lane 10 from the Round Hill Country Club, it's Hudson Hayes. Mr. Referee, this is event 46, the boys 6 and under, 25-yard backstroke finalists. Well, we're underway in this event number 46, the heat number 2. Quick lead by lane 5, Jason Karasik, and lane 6, Maverick Penguin. And lane 3, Teddy Rossing still in this thing, but really lane 5 pouring it on. Jason Karasik from the Danville Sea Devils with a strong lead by a whole body length as he comes into the wall first. The win goes to lane 5, Jason Karasik, Danville Sea Devils. Then lane 6, that's Maverick Pegnam from Los Traumas. And third place goes to lane 3, Teddy Rossing from Round Hill with a time of 23.93. Winning time 21.25. Congratulations to all swimmers.
Event 47, ladies, 7-8, 25-yard backstroke, Consolation.
Well, now underway, this is heat number 1, the Constellation final for the girls, 7-8, 25-yard backstroke. In lane 5 is Eve Kirby from the Forest Park swim team. In lane 6 is Sophia Lucchesi from the Round Hill Country Club. Slight lead to Eve Kirby from the Forest Park swim team. They're coming into the wall strong. Fast swim, and the win goes to lane 5. Eve Kirby, Forest Park swim team. Her winning time is 21.37. And second place to Sophia Lucchesi from the Round Hill Country Club with a time of 22.21. Thank you, ladies. Here is heat 2. Now in lane 1 from Woodlands, Laundry Holmes. In lane 2 from Pleasant Hill Aquatics, Abby Hodge. In lane 3 from the Dabla Sharks, Mia Ferrioli. Lane 4 from the Rudger Estates is Sasha Gorilenko. In lane 5 also from Rudger is Kenzie Sanzon. In lane 6 from Dana Hills is Cole Branich. In lane 7 from Rancho San Miguel is Jane Peck. In lane 8 from Dana Hills, Sandy James Peacock. In lane 9 from Livorno Dolphins, Johanna Jonasunski. In lane 10 from Livorno Dolphins is Brianna Brooks. Mr. Referee, these are the girls' 7-8 25-yard backstroke finalists. And we're underway. Heat 2, event 47. Early lead to lane 4, Sasha Gorilenko. Lane 5, pouring it on, Kenzie Sanum. And she's really pushing the pedal to the metal. Wow, Kenzie Sanum in lane 5. But it's going to be a real close finish. Who is it? Lane 5, Kenzie Sanum with the winning time of 17.46. Lane 4, that's Sasha Gorilenko. Beg your pardon, lane 6, Cole Branich now using the plunger time 17.64 with a second place finish. You can see how close these times are. That's in lane 6. Third place goes to lane 4, Sasha Gorilenko from Rudger Estates with an 18.20. But ladies, that was a terrific race. Congratulations.
Event 48, gentlemen, 7-8, 25-yard backstroke. Consolation fun. Relax, gentlemen. Quiet at the start, please. Gentlemen, take your mark.
And we're off in this heat number 1. Oliver Lutz in lane 3 from Oakers. In lane 4, Cooper Johnston from Woodlands. In lane 5, Jefferson Burns from Walnut Heights Otters. In lane 6, Jacob Gold from the Diablo Sharks. In lane 7 from Dana Hills, Kieran Darmani. And those are the folks. This is going to be really close. They're coming to the wall. Looks like it is lane 5, and that is Jefferson Burns from Walnut Heights Otters for the win. Double check in on the reset to confirm against the plunger. Yep, that's right. Lane 5, Jefferson Burns, 20.38. Then lane 3, which is Oliver Lutz from Oakhurst, comes in second with a 20.61. And then 30th place goes to lane 6. That's Jacob Gold from the Diablo Sharks with a 20.73. But look at how close those times are. Great race, guys. And here are the finalists in heat number 2. From the Diablo Sharks in lane 1, Colin Selway. Also from the Sharks in lane 2 is Will Werman. From the Sun Valley Rays in lane 3, Alexander Mura. In lane 4 from Woodlands, Trevor Montana. In lane 5 from Delamigo, Luke Tripaldi. In lane 6 from Springbrook, it's Ryan Patel. In lane 7 from the Sun Valley Rays, it's Xander Stein. In lane 8 from the Diablo Sharks, it's Will Parr. In lane 9 from Las Traumas, Forrest Canales. In lane 10 from Livorno, Mason Sui. Mr. Referee, these are the boys' 7-8 25-yard backstroke finalists. And they're off. All the swimmers, lane 5, Tripaldi, followed by Trevor Montana in 4, and lane 6, Ryan Patel. So the middle of the pool has a 1-2-3 currently. Looks like it's closing in on the wall. Looks like it's going to be lane 5, and it is lane 5. That is Luke Tripaldi from Delamigo with the win, 17.35. Second place, we'll verify this. Second place, that goes into, and that's correct. Second place is lane 4, Trevor Montana from Woodlands with a time of 18.05. And third place goes lane 6, Ryan Patel from Springbrook, swim team 18.49. But to all the swimmers, congratulations, solid race.
Event number 49, 9-10 ladies, 50-yard backstroke, heat 1. Take your mark.
Doubling the distance, we're now to 50 yards. Girls 9-10. Backstroke, here are the Constellation finalists. Megan Rempel from Dewey Park in lane 3. Reagan Walsh in lane 4 from Livorno Dolphins. In lane 5, Megan Laird from Delamigo. In lane 6, Anna McComb from Dana Hills. In lane 7, CRC McCarran from Dewey Park. And the turn, and here they come back against the other direction. Wow, real close battle between lane 5, Megan Laird, and lane 6, Anna McComb. Lane 4, Reagan Walsh. Literally right next to each other, stroke for stroke, and maybe a little bit of a speed coming out of lane 4. And it might be, here they come to the wall. Let's see what happens. It is lane 4, Reagan Walsh, Livorno with the win, 37.25. Again, look at how close all of these times are. So we're double verifying against that. That's correct, 37.25 for Reagan Walsh on the win. Congratulations. Second place goes to Anna McComb from Dana Hills with a 37.33 in lane 6. And Megan Laird from Delamigo in lane 5 with a 37.63. Terrific race, ladies. And we're right on to the finalists. In lane 1 for Rancho San Miguel is Carmel Golan. In lane 2 from Springbrook, it's Grace Goldberg. And also from Springbrook in lane 3 is Talia Sakura. From Delamigo in lane 4 is Macy Killingsworth. From the Larky Sharks in lane 5 is Madeline Stone. From Round Hill in lane 6, Ella DeWolf. In lane 7 from the Sycamore Stingrays is Ashley Hill. In lane 8 from Springbrook, it's Lily Briones. In lane 9 from the Hercules Piranha is Casey Tamosunas. And in lane 10 from Springwood, spring team is Juliana Ruiz. Mr. Referee, these are the girls' 9-10 50-yard backstroke finalists. And we're underway with this very exciting race. They've all been exciting. Again, Sun Valley Swim Team coach to the announcers table, please. Sun Valley Swim Team. So the backstrokers coming to the wall with their heat number 2 of this event 49. Here comes the turn. Now they're back out. Looks like 5, Malin Stone. A bit of a lead, but over lane 7, Ashley Hill. Lane 4, Macy Killingsworth, but it's going to be really close. A bit of a lead to lane 5, Malin Stone from the Larky Sharks. Looks like she is going to win it. Yes, lane 5, Malin Stone. Larky Sharks takes the win, 34-10. Second place goes to lane 4, Macy Killingsworth from Delamigo, 35.33. And a very close race indeed that it is, because third place goes to lane 6, Ella DeWolf from the Round Hill Country Club with a 35.35. As you can see, 2/100ths of a second separating the second and third place finishes, but a terrific race by all the swimmers.
Event number 50, gentlemen, 9-10
underway now with heat number 1 of event 50, the boys 9-10 50-yard backstroke. In lane 5 is Rylan Schumacher from the Pleasantville Aquatics, and in lane 6 is Bodhi Shah from Springbrook. And right now, you know, their seed times are only 0.3 of a second difference as they came into this race from the earlier. And it's a real battle. It's going to be a real battle again as they practically are stroke for stroke. As Rylan Schumacher from Pleasantville Aquatics, Bodhi Shah from Springbrook, as they come back into the wall here. And it looks like it's going to be lane 5, Rylan Schumacher. By 6, is that right? 6/100ths of a second. Wow, incredible race. Rylan Schumacher for the win, 38.45. And second place to Bodhi Shah from Springbrook, 38.51. Great race, guys. Let's now meet the finalists. In lane 1 from Woodlands is Derek Ho. In lane 2 from Round Hills, Albert Pan. From the Larky Sharks in lane 3 is Braden Steger. In lane 4 from LMYA is Ishan Paik. In lane 5 from Dana Hills, Ian Meyer. In lane 6, also from Dana Hills, Brody Giannini. In lane 7 from the Danville Sea Devils, Justin Karajek. In lane 8 from Dewing Park, Zeke Yeager. In lane 9 from Walnut Country, Parker Shaw. In lane 10 from the Diablo Sharks, Sam Buck. Mr. Referee, these are the boys' 9-10 50-yard backstroke finalists. Ishan Paik in 4, Ian Meyer in 5, right together as they hit the wall, blasting off the wall. This is going to be a real close finish. Again, stroke for stroke. Ian Meyer in 4, Ishan Paik in 5, Dana Hills in 4, LMYA in 5. A bit of a lead for 5 now. Ian Meyer. Let's see what happens. Lane 5 with the win. That's Ian Meyer. Dana Hills with the win, 35.14. Lane 4, Ishan Paik from LMYA, second place with a 35.40. And third place goes to lane 7, Justin Karajek from the Danville Sea Devils with a 35.83. Terrific race to all the swimmers. Now on to event 51, the girls 11-12 50-yard backstroke. Heat number 1, Peyton Rosenberg from Scottsdale's in lane 5, and Bella Wilhite from the Martinez Community Swim Team is in lane 6. And once again, they are very close coming out of the turn. Stroke for stroke, it looks like they possibly lane 6. That's Bella Wilhite from Martinez Community with a bit of a lead, but there is still plenty of pool left, and now it looks like lane 5 pulling back into the lead. Here they come into the wall. And it looks like it's lane 5, Peyton Rosenberg from Scottsdale Swim Team with a 33.79 with the win. Second place goes to lane 6, Bella Wilhite from Martinez Community with a 33.96. And here are the finalists. In lane 1 from the San Ramon Aqua Cats is Sierra Krause. In lane 2 from Dana Hills is Vicky Smith. In lane 3 from Rancho Colorado is Ella Hahn. In lane 4 from Springbrook is Evia Smith. In lane 5 from the Pinole Seals is Addison Corso. In lane 6 from Las Traumas is Stella Canolas. In lane 7 from Dana Hills is Megan Meyerson. In lane 8 from the Indian Valley Swim Team is Abby Peng. In lane 9 from the Las Traumas Swim Team is Quinn Baker. In lane 10 from the LMYA Dolphins is Maddie McSorley. Mr. Referee, here are the girls' 11-12 50-yard backstroke finalists. And we're underway with heat number 2 of event number 51, the girls 11-12, 50-yard backstroke. As they make their way, early lead for lane 5, Addison Corso from Pinole Seals. And lane 6, Stella Canolas from the Las Trampas swim team. Here they come off the wall after the turn. They're back against the other direction. Lane 5, Addison's Corso still holding on to the lead. Stella Canolas in 6. Evia Smith in 4. Here they come. This is really close, folks. And it's going to be, the win goes to Stella Canolas, Las Trampas with the win. 30.19 is their time. Second place goes to lane 5, Addison Corso, the Pinole Seals, with a 30.64. Third place goes to lane 4, Evia Smith from Springbrook with a time of 31.94. Ladies, that was a great race to all the swimmers. And we're underway in the sheet number 1 of event 52. The boys 11-12, 50-yard back. Mason Rotblatt from the Springbrook swim team is in lane 3. Gavin Schweitzer from Dana Hills is in 4. Owen Purcell from Indian Valley in 5. Braden Dunton from Springbrook is in lane 6. Lane 7's Grant Dublin from Round Hill. Lane 8, Anthony Dumays from LMYA. And it looks like it's an early lead for Gavin Schweitzer as they're on their way back. That's really been challenged by lane 5. Owen Purcell is going to be really close. Look at the incredible stroke for stroke. It is lane 5, and that is Owen Purcell from Indian Valley for the win, 33.44. And that time does hold, and you can see 5/100ths of a second separating that to second place is Gavin Schweitzer from Dana Hills at 33.49. Third place goes to lane 7's Grant Dublin from Round Hill with a 34.49. But what a great race. Heat 2 now ready. Diablo Sharks in lane 1, it's Thomas Buck. In lane 2 from the Wallen Heights Otters, Brady Netherton. In lane 3 from Oakhurst, it's Chase Wilcox. In lane 4 from Dana Hills, it's Preston Marks. In lane 5 from San Ramon Aquacats, it's Noah Margis. In lane 6 from Round Hill, it's Hudson Hazard. In lane 7 from the Sycamore Stingrays, it's Lucas Patel. In lane 8 from Delamigo, Cameron Farian. In lane 9 from Woodlands, it's Tassel Sayakis. In lane 10 from Indian Valley, Sam Amen. Mr. Referee, these are the boys, 11-12, 50-yard backstroke finalists. And we're off. Heat 2, event 52, now in the water. Lane 5, Noah Margis right in the center of the pool with the lead. As now we see a little bit of a separation between the swimmers. Great turn by Noah Margis in lane 5, but he's really being chased down by lane 6, Hudson Hazard, and lane 4, Preston Marks. But look at lane 6 pouring it on, Hudson Hazard. Who's going to hit the wall first? It is Hudson Hazard, Round Hill Country Club. 30.53 for the win. Second place goes to lane 5, Noah Margis, 30.57. Look at the difference between the separation. 4/100ths of a second. These are really close races, folks. Lane 4, Preston Marks, Dana Hills, third place, 31.06. What a terrific race for all the swimmers. Six and under and 7/8 butterfly now being called to the clerk of the course. All 6 and under 7/8 butterfly to the clerk of the course. And we're underway now with Heat 1 Constellation final. Caitlin Galucci from Ignatia Wood in lane 1. Caitlin Cuegos from Dana Hills in lane 2. Tyler Joy from the Larky Sharks in 3. In lane 4, Monica Dakova from LMYA. In lane 5, Juliana Dumais from LMYA. In lane 6, Maria Hildebrandt from Round Hill. In lane 7, Julia Arizon from Martinez Community. In lane 8, Alexa Leahy from Danville Sea Devils. In lane 9, Sydney Kring from Sun Valley Rays. In lane 10, Celia Goulet from the Walnut Heights Honors. And the win goes to lane 5, Julia Dumais from LMYA. Congratulations for the winning time of 31.34. Second place goes to lane 6. That's Maria Hildebrandt from Round Hill with a time of 31.59. And that's a tie, actually, for second place between lane 6 and lane 4. Monica Dakova from LMYA, also with a 31.59. And that's the way the top 3 swimmers ended up. Again, folks, if you've lost any items or any electronics, please stop by the announcer's table, and we'll see if we have it. Here's heat number 2 now from the Pleasant Hill Dolphins in lane 1, Corinne Katz. In lane 2 from Springbrook, Ella Del Rocio. In lane 3 from the Rancho Colorados is Aaron Alfaro. In lane 4 from Dana Hills is Thea Jeffress. In lane 5 from Scottsdale, it's Cat Cracked. From Dana Hills in lane 6, Molly Boland. From the Sycamore Stingrays in lane 7, Sophia Vela. From the Dana Hills swim team in lane 8, Claire Moreland. In lane 9 from Dana Hills is Stella Marks. And in lane 10 from Springwood, it's Keolani Kaye. Mr. Referee, these are the girls' 13, 14, 50-yard backstroke finalists. And we're underway now in event 53, heat 2. Early lead. Well, actually, there is no early lead. Maybe Cat Crack from Scottsdale in lane 5. She hits the wall first and comes back the other direction off a terrific turn. She's going with a slight lead, Cat Crack, followed by lane 6, Molly Boland, lane 4, Thea Jefferson 4, then Aaron Alfaro in 3. Here they come to the wall. Timers are up and ready, and here we go. It is lane 5. That's Cat Crack for the win. Scottsdale, 28.83. Then lane 4, Thea Jeffress from Dana Hills for the second place, 29.70. And third place goes to lane 6, Molly Boland from Dana Hills with a 29.73. Solid race, ladies. And here we go, event 54, heat 1. Mason Mack from LMYA in lane 1. In lane 2 is Matthew Reyes from Pleasant Hill Dolphins. In lane 3, Cone Stockett from Woodlands. In lane 4, Nico Zorbatzaikas from Rancho Colorados. In lane 5, Kaylin Atkinson from Livorno. In lane 6 from Sun Valley is Carson Willington. In lane 7 from Round Hill, Sloan Brown. In lane 8 from Woodlands, Connor Griffin. In lane 9 from Martinez Community, McKinley Kirsten. In lane 10 from Geringer's, Ben Aslin. Here they come to the wall. Any one of these, guess who's going to hit first? It's lane 6, Carson Wellington, Sun Valley Rays with the win, 29.07. Second place to lane 5, Kaylin Atkinson, Livorno, 29.31. And a very, very close third place, lane 4, Nico Zorbatzaikas with a 29.33. What a terrific race for all the swimmers. Coaches, we have a request from the head referee. We need you to please stay behind the blocks during the races and at all times. And so please, if you could help us with that on both ends of the pool, we were trying to make sure that that is maintained. Thank you. Now time to meet the swimmers in heat number 2 from San Ramon Aquacats. In lane 1, Ben Hugh. From Dana Hills in lane 2, Sean Boland. In Geringer in lane 3, David Giordano. From Del Amigo in lane 4, Nick Tavani. From the Larky Sharks in lane 5, John Mendelson. Also from the Sharks in lane 6, Zach Gardner. From Walnut Creek Swim Club in lane 7, Charlie Wilson. From Springbrook in lane 8, Mason Slur. In lane 9 from Scottsdale, Ryan Watson. In lane 10 from Martinez Community, Liam Morabit. Mr. Referee, these are the boys' 13, 14, 50-yard backstroke finalists. And we're underway in this heat number 2 of event number 54, boys 13, 14, 50-yard back. Lane 5, wow, Mendelson blasting off the blocks. Larky Sharks, incidentally, meet record 24.83. That's set back in 2010. Mendelson going for the record. He's followed by lane 4, Tavani, and lane 6, Zach Gardner. Here they come into the wall. And the winner is lane 5, John Mendelson, with this time of 25.16 for the win. Congratulations from the Larky Sharks. Lane 4, Nick Tavani, Del Amigo with a 26.29. He's in lane 4 again, and lane 6 has Zach Gardner from the Larky Sharks with a third place time of 27.36. Congratulations, guys. Great swim.
Event 55, ladies 15 and older, 100-yard backstroke, Constellation line.
And we're underway, heat 1, event 55. Here they are, Caitlin Whittle from Rancho San Miguel is in 1. From the Sycamore Stingrays in lane 2 is Ava Chiampe. From Rancho San Miguel in lane 3 is Maddie Warlick. In lane 4 from Springbrook is Ellie Forsler. In lane 5 from Dana Hills is Molly DeSealhorst. In lane 6 from Larky Sharks, Bryn Tully. In lane 7 from the Sycamore Stingrays is Adela Polozite. In lane 8 from Springbrook is Natalie Graham. In lane 9 from Forest Park is Sophia Dawson. In lane 10 from Geringer is Marina De La Luna. So it looks like lane 6, Bryn Tully over lane 4, Ellie Forsler. And then lane 5, Molly Seacrest. Lane 7, though, that's Adele Pulazoik from the Sycamore Stingrays. She's in it. Ava Chiampe from the Sycamore Stingrays, her teammate, also in it as they come back to the walls. Timers step up. Lane 6 with a bit of an edge, Bryn Tully. But lane 5, strong stroke, Molly Sealhorst from Dana Hills. It's going to be a really close finish again. Here they come. It is lane 5, Molly Steelhorst from Dana Hills. 6/100ths of a second on the win from out of lane 5, Molly DeSealhorst at Dana Hills over lane 6, Bryn Tully, Larky Sharks, 105.51. Lane 7's Adele Polozoic from the Sycamore Stingrays with a third place finish of 105.87. But great race to all the swimmers. Let's meet the finalists. In lane 1 from Walnut Creek Swim Club is Stella Fonseca. In lane 2 from the Dabble Sharks, Emily McBride. In lane 3 from the San Ramon Aquacats, Zoe Ma. In lane 4 from the Dabble Sharks, Avery Flagg. In lane 5 from Dana Hills is Paige Landstrom. In lane 6 from Delamigos, Ryan Lewis. In lane 7 from the Dabble Sharks is Ava Poitras. In lane 8 from Indian Valley is Sydney Wahlberg. In lane 9 from Springbrook, Anna McCarthy. In lane 10 from Springbrook is Taryn Veranda. Mr. Referee, these are the women 15, 18, 100-yard backstroke finalists.
Relax, ladies, for just a minute here.
And they're off. Event 55, women's 1580, 100-yard back. Heat 2 now underway. No clear leader at the moment. Maybe lane 4, Avery Flagg from Diablo Sharks. Lane 5, Paige Langstrom with a great turn from Dana Hills, and that puts her a bit of a lead over lanes 4, Avery Flagg, and lane 6, Ryan Lewis, as they hit the wall again back the other direction for their third lap. And that turn put lane 5, Paige Langstrom from Dana Hills, about a half a body length lead over lane 4, Avery Flagg, and lane 6, Ryan Lewis. Lane 3, though, they're Zoe Ma from San Ramon putting on the heat. Lane 3, Zoe Ma shoots into second place on the turn alone, and she's in lane 3, but here they come into the wall. Timers step up. Here they come into the wall. It's going to be lane 5. That's Paige Langstrom for the win. Dana Hill swim team. 1 minute and 46 100ths of a second is her time. Second place goes to Zoe Ma from the San Ramon Aquacats, and that is a 101.23 time for second place. And third place, back to lane 6, Ryan Lewis from Del Amigo with a 102.67. What a great race.
Event 56, gentlemen 15 and older, 100-yard backstroke. Consolation final.
And we're underway now in heat number 1, event 56. Quincy Sewell from Garinger Park is in lane 1. Lane 2, Nate Cheney from Livorno Dolphins. Lane 3, Luke Watson from Rancho Colorados. Lane 4, Vince Gasparini from Sycamore Stingrays. Lane 5, Sawyer Jones from Del Amigo. Lane 6 from Martinez Community is Jackson Barnacle. Lane 7 from Dana Hills is Logan Meyer. Lane 8 from Forest Park is Eldon Hune. In lane 9 is the Diablo Sharks Ryan Flagg. In lane 10 from the Hercules Piranhas is Jason Miles. So back to the action. Lane 6, Jason Barnacle from Martinez Community. But lane 8, Eldon Hune on the outside from Forest Park, putting on the pressure. Lane 4, though, wow, Gasparini, Vince Gasparini from Sycamore Stingrays with a terrific turn as he takes over the lead. Lane 4, Vince Gasparini, then lane 6, Jason Barnacle, lane 5, Sawyer Jones. Here they come to the wall. It is lane 4, and that's Vince Gasparini, Sycamore Stingrays with the win, 58.09. Second place goes to lane 6, Jackson Barnacle, Martinez Community, 58.86. Third place goes to lane 5, Sawyer Jones, Del Amigo with a 59.27. Great race. Here now is heat 2. From the Sycamore Stingrays in lane 1 is Brady Lind. From the Dana Hill swim team in lane 2, Colton Seastrand. In lane 3 from Springbrook is Ethan Del Rosario. In lane 4 from the Pleasant Hill Dolphins is Devin Masongtong. In lane 5 from Rancho Colorados is Jacob Soderlund. In lane 6 from the Walnut Creek Swim Club is Owen Stiefvater. In lane 7 from Rancho Colorados, Grant Eubanks. In lane 8 from Dana Hills is Carrick Duggan. In lane 9 from Crockett is Ethan DeLang. And in lane 10 from Del Amigo is Max Murdo. Mr. Referee, here are the men 15-18 100-yard backstroke finalists. Well, we're underway now. Event 56, heat 2, men's 15-18 100-yard backstroke. The last we'll see of the backstrokers. Lane 5 now resurfacing Jacob Soderlund, Rancho Colorados with the lead, hitting the wall for his first turn. Coming back to it, he's followed closely by lane 6, Owen Stiefvater, Walnut Creek. And after that turn by Soderlund from Rancho Colorados, he's got about a body length lead over lane 6, Owen Stiefvater. Now coming back for lap number 3. Extending the lead off of a terrific turn is lane 5, Jacob Soderlund. As he hits the wall, he'll be hitting the wall again and racing for home. That's Soderlund from Rancho Colorado, incidentally meet record 51.29. As he extends the lead over lane 6, Owen Stiefvater. And the race for third place is on. Coming into the wall first is lane 5. That's Jacob Soderlund for Rancho Colorado with a 51.86. Second place goes to lane 6. That's Owen Stiefvater, Walnut Creek Swim Club, 54.91. Third place goes to lane 7, Grant Eubanks, Rancho Colorado with a 56.05. But an exciting race for sure. Well, folks, as a program note, many of you know that we won't be actually handing awards to people this year due to the restrictions that are on the meet. But, however, we will be announcing those winners of each of the high points and the team high point, who's the team, what are the final rankings of all the teams. So, again, that will be occurring about 15 minutes or so, depending on how soon we can put it all together directly after the last race, which will be in just a little while. So just again, no direct handing of awards, but we will be announcing those high point winners for each of the age groups. And of course, we will announce the winning teams and all the team scores coming down in the rankings in that package of announcements as well. And that'll be after we're all done with the swinging events. So here we are now, on to a new stroke, the butterfly. This is event 57, the girls 6 and under, 25-yard butterfly. Here are the swimmers. From Dana Hills in lane 2, Telly Borano. In lane 3 from Geringer, Sophia Long. In lane 4 from Springbrook, Ellie Deal. In lane 5 from Dana Hills is Charlie Branich. In lane 6 from LMYA is Emma Z. In lane 7 from Dana Hills is Annie Rainsberg. In lane 8, also from Dana Hills, Angelica Darmani. Mr. Referee, here is the Heat 1 of the girls 6 and under, 25-yard butterfly. And we're underway. Event 57, early lead to lane 6, Emma Z, LMYA. Wait a minute, then lane 4, that's Ellie Deal putting the heat on. Charlie Branich in lane 5. Lane 5 is really closing in, though. That's Charlie Branich trying to reach the leader. Does she do it? It is lane 6. Emma Z, LMYA, 19.21 with the win. So confirming on the scores, again, making sure the touchpads are all activated. So lane 6, Emma Z with the win, 19.21. Second place goes to lane 5, Charlie Branich from Dana Hills with a 20.33. Third place goes to lane 4, Ellie Deal, Springbrook with a 21.74. So just as we did in the other event, the previous event, we have one heat. These are the finalists again on this heat, event 58, boys 6 and under. And here they are. From Livorno Dolphins in lane 2, it's Connor Williams. In lane 3 from Springbrook, Sebastian Tamayo. In lane 4, also from Springbrook, Hudson Andre. In lane 5 from Geringer Park, McLean Grifsani. Lane 6 from the Sycamore Stingrays, Dominic Brale. Lane 7 from Las Trampas, Maverick Pegnam. Lane 8 from Del Amigo, Keaton Esch. And lane 9 from Springbrook, Chance Williams. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists for the boys 6 and under, 25-yard butterfly. And we're underway, event 58 now on the water. Lane 5, McLean Grifsani, followed by lane 7, Maverick Pegham. Lane 6 Lane 6 is making the move. That's Dominic Barale, but a clear lead by lane 5, McLean Grifsani. But he is really being pressured by lane 7, Maverick Pegnam. Is he going to catch him? Here they come to the wall. It is lane 5 for the win. McLean Grifsani from Geringer Park, 21.66. But I'm going to wait to make sure the times get confirmed as we look at it, so I can tell you all the rest of the times. So lane 5 does take it. Lane 5 with the first place finish, McLean Grifsani from Geringer Park. Lane 6, Dominic Barale, second place finish for the Sycamore Stingrays, 22.07. Lane 7, Maverick Pegnam from Las Trapas with a time of 22.40 for the third place finish. But wow, guys, great race from all the teams. And we're underway. Event 59, girls 7-8, 25-yard butterfly. In lane 4, this is heat number 1, by the way. This is in lane 4, Isla Acosta from Dana Hills. In lane 5, from the Danville Sea Devils, Alexi Piwa. In lane 6, Sun Valley Rays, Kaylee Clayton. In lane 7, Sycamore Stingrays, Riley Langdon. And those are the folks into the wall. It looks like it is lane 7, Riley Langdon. Let's check that. Nope, it's going to be lane 5. Alexi Piwa from the Danville Sea Devils with the win by 0.02 of a second. 0.2 of a second, I should say. Let's look at this now. Lane 5, Alexi Piwa from Danville Sea Devils in the first place. Second place goes to lane 7, Riley Langdon, Sycamore Stingrays, 18.92. And third place goes to lane 4, Isla Acosta from Dana Hills, 18.97. But look at how close those times are, folks. Here are the finalists now on bet 59. From the Danville Sharks in lane 1, Addison Fleur. In lane 2, from Dana Hills, Juliana Lucia. In lane 3, from Woodlands, is Brennan Nastar. In lane 4, from Las Trapas, Keelan Wakefield. In lane 5, from Rudger Estates, Kenzie Sanon. In lane 6, from Dana Hills, Abe Kate Cottom. In lane 7, from Lavorne Dolphins, Corinne Marshall. In lane 8, from the Benicia Stingrays, Valerie Vargas. In lane 9, from Rancho San Miguel, Angelina Barbano. In lane 10, from the Sycamore Stingrays, Gabby Paolino. Mr. Referee, here are the girls' 7-8 25-yard butterfly finalists. Just as a recall, the meet record is 14.58, so keep that in mind as we watch. Lane 5, Kenzie Sanum with a terrific, followed by lane 6, Ava Kate Cottom. This is really going to be close. Lane 5 takes it. Kenzie Sanum with the Rudger Estate swim team with a 15.17. In second place is lane 6, and that's Ava Kate Cottom from the Dana Hills swim team, 15.41. And then third place goes to Valerie Vargas in lane 8 from the Benicia Stingrays with a 16.36. A great race. Event 60, heat 1 now in the water. The boys 7-8 25-yard fly. In lane 4, Will Saunders from Rancho San Miguel. In lane 6 is the Pleasantville Aquatics' Jake Smith. In lane 5, I should say. In lane 6 is Alex McSherry from Oakhurst Country Club. And it's a great jump with Jake Smith. And it looks like he is coming in first. Jake Smith, Pleasantville Aquatics with the win, 18.93. I'm going to wait till these things sort out. Oh, correction on that. This will be Will Saunders. But by a very slim margin. Will Saunders from Rancho San Miguel with the win, 18.87. Second place goes to Jake Smith from Pleasant Aquatics, 18.93. And third place goes to lane 6, Alec McSherry, with a 19.78. So a terrific and very close swim. All right, now here is Heat 2, the finalist. From Dana Hills in lane 1 is Preston Forney. In lane 2 from the Dabble Sharks is Braden Cummings. In lane 3 from Woodlands is Nicholas Hernandez. In lane 4 from Garinger Park is Nico Lawler. In lane 5 from Round Hill, Charlie Wrinkle. In lane 6 from Sun Valley Rays is Cole Carlson. In lane 7 from Springbrook, it's Hudson Silverstein. In lane 8 from the Larky Sharks is Rylan Bluer. In lane 9 from Springbrook is Mason Shagan. And in lane 10 from the Dabble Sharks is Bo Steinbach. Mr. Referee, here are the boys' 7-8 25-yard butterfly finalists. And they're off. Incidentally, meet record 14.48. Maybe lane 5, Charlie Rink with a bit of a lead. Lane 4, Nico Lawler pressuring. Here they come into the wall. Lane 5, Charlie Wrinkle with the lead, and he does take the win. Charlie Wrinkle, Round Hill Country Club, with the win. 15.08 is his time. Second place goes to lane 6, Cole Carson from the Sun Valley Rays, with a 15.88. And third place goes to lane 4, Nico Lawler from Garinger Park, with a 16.75. Congratulations to all the teams on a terrific race.
Event 61, ladies, 9, 10, 50-yard butterfly, Constellation line.
Next age group up, and we double the length of this race. Event 61, in lane 2, Livorno Dolphins Isabel Corey. In lane 3, Woodlands Paisley Maddox. In lane 4, Springbrook's Harper Swanson. In lane 5 is Livorno's Kate Lewing. In lane 6, Round Hill's Mia Buckham. In lane 7, Jenna Morehouse from Ignacio Wood. In lane 8, Haley Feldhammer from Dewey Park. It looks like lane 4, Harper Swanson battling lane 6, Mia Buckham. And here they come. Wait a minute. Here comes lane 5. Kate Lewing into the mix. Who's hit first? Lane 5, Kate Lewing from Livorno Dolphins, 34.62. I'm going to wait till this checks out to be sure that we got everybody in the mix. Yep, that's the way it holds. Kate Lewing from Livorno Dolphins, 34.62. Second place goes to Mia Buckham on Round Hill Country Club in lane 6 with a 34.71. And a very close third place to lane 4, Harper Swanson from Springbrook, but 34.754 100ths of a second separating second and third place.
Thank you, ladies. Please clear the pool.
And here are the finalists. For the Danville Sea Devils in lane 1 is Maddie Silva. In lane 2 from the San Ramon Aquacats, L.A. Fukami. In lane 3 from Indian Valley, Tegan Proctor. In lane 4 from Del Amigos, Brighton King. In lane 5 from Las Traumas, Eliana Lawrence. In lane 6 from Forest Hills, Samantha Marina. In lane 7 from Springbrook, Lily Briones. In lane 8 from Round Hill, Sienna Cavalli. In lane 9 from Dana Hills is Gemma Jacques. In lane 10 from Springbrook is Jana Guerrero. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists of the girls' 9-10 50-yard butterfly. And they're off. Heat number 2, event 61, now in the water. So it looks like a bit of a lead to lane 5, Eliana Lawrence, followed by Samantha Marina in 6, and lane 7, Lily Briones in 3rd, coming back after the turn, and that's how it is. You can notice lane 6 had a beautiful turn. You can see the goggles situation going on in lane 5, actually, Eliana Lawrence. But coming into the wall, here they come. It's going to be lane 5, Eliana Lawrence from the Los Trapas swim team with a 30.06 for the win. Second place goes to lane 6, Samantha Marina, Forest Hills swim team, 30.79. Third place goes to lane 4, Brighton King from Delamigo, 32.25. Great race to all the teams.
Event 62, gentlemen, 9, 10, 50-yard butterfly, Consolation.
Event 62 now in the water. Heat number 1, Sebastian Wood from Woodlands in 1, Max Polycove from Sycamore Stingrays in 2, Reese D'Arcy from Dana Hills in 3, Harrison Sue from San Ramon Aquacats in 4, Luke Dobson in 5 from Forest Hills. In lane 6, Scottsdale's Tate Buckaloo. In lane 7, Milo Lasky from Rancho San Miguel. In lane 8, Daniel Bozenko from Rutger. In lane 9, Jacob Roca from Livorna. And lane 10, Hudson LaSala from Woodlands. Here they come. It's going to be close between lane 4 and 5. Who's going to take it? It is lane 5. That is Luke Dobson, Forest Hills for the win, 35.33. Second place goes to lane 4, Harrison Sue, San Ramon Aquacats, 35.56. And third place goes to lane 3, DRC from Dana Hills with a 36.10. But boy, great swim by all the swimmers. Here are the finalists. In lane 1 from Las Trapas is Gunnar Grant. In lane 2 from Dana Hills is Raymond Lucia. In lane 3 from Round Hill, C.J. Peterson. In lane 4 from Springbrook, Cruz Tamayo. From Dana Hills in lane 5, Ian Meyer. Also from Dana Hills in lane 6, J.J. Westbrook. In lane 7 from Walnut Country, Ramsey Lewis. In lane 8 from Livorna Dolphins, Noah Strunk. In lane 9 from Springbrook, Owen Andre. In lane 10 from the Benicia Stingrays, Connor Smith. Mr. Referee, these are the boys' 9, 10, 50-yard butterfly finalists. And we're off. Meet record 28.23 on this event. Looks like Cruz Tamayo is in 4 with a tied up with Ian Meyer in 5 and J.J. Westbrook in 6. And lane 3, C.J. Peterson's right in there. Slight lead for Ian Meyer in lane 5 from Dana Hills as he cruises ahead of lane 6, J.J. Westbrook, a little bit of a lead. Here they come into the wall. Who's it going to be? It is lane 5, and that is Ian Meyer with the winning time of 30.42 from the Dana Hills swim team. Second place, as we cycle to verification, is lane 6, J.J. Westbrook, also from Dana Hills. So Dana Hills goes 1-2. Third place up to lane 4, Springbrook's Cruz Tamayo for the third place finish of 32.25. Great race, guys. We need a Dana Hills coach to the announcers table. Dana Hills, please. And here are the finalists now in the event number 6. Underway now. This is the Consolation finalist for event 63. The girls 11, 12, 50-yard fly. Ella Forscher for Rancho San Miguel in 1. Nora Lawrence for Las Trampas in 2. Malia Milana from Ignatia Wood in 3. Annabelle Strauss from Springbrook in 4. In 5 is Dylan Nipstein from Springwood. In lane 6, Rebecca Aiden from Dana Hills. In lane 7, Brooklyn Hengler from Forest Park. In lane 8, Kate Beaver from Sun Valley Rays. In lane 9, Molly Lynch from Las Trampas. In lane 10, Lauren Dulac from Sycamore Stingrays. And the win goes to lane 5, Dylan Nipstein from the Springwood swim team. 30.01 for the win. Second place goes to lane 7, Brooklyn Hengler from Forest Park swim team with a 30.38. And third place goes to lane 6, Rebecca Adent from Dana Hills with a time of 30.46. Solid race, ladies. Here are the finalists now. From the Larky Sharks in lane 1, Louisa Kalau. In lane 2, from Pleasant Hill Aquatics, it's Bella Veckley. In lane 3, from Delamigos, Maya Knapp. In lane 4, from Springbrook, is Evelyn Smith. In lane 5, from Pinole Seals, is Addison Corso. In lane 6, from Rancho Colorado, is Lucy Cow. In lane 7, from the Diablo Sharks, is Isabella Richards. In lane 8, from Scottsdale, is Taylor Chestnut. In lane 9, from Walnut Country, is Monica Warren. In lane 10, from the San Ramon Aquacats, is Katie Hill. Mr. Referee, here are the girls' 11, 12, 50-yard butterfly finalists. And they're off. Event 63, girls 11, 12, 50-yard butterfly, heat number 2. With the lead to lane 5, Addison Corso, followed by Lucy Cow in 6, Isabella Richards in 7. They're all good, and they're vying for that lead with only 2 laps. It's really, really close. Every stroke counts. Maybe a bit of a lead for lane 5 with Addison Corso. She's being chased by Lucy Cow in 6. Lane 8's in a 2, Taylor Chestnut. Here they come to the wall. It is, the win goes to lane 5, Addison Corso, Pinole Seals, 28.09 with the win. Lane 6, Lucy Cow from Rancho Colorado, second place, 28.41. And lane 10, Katie Hugh from San Ramon Aquatics with a third place finish, 29.25. And we're underway now, event 64, heat 1. Drew Watson from Scottsdale's in 1. In lane 2, Forest Park's Jaden Nevis. In lane 3, Springwood's Joaquin Hernandez. Lane 4, Pleasant Hill Aquatics' Jake Geisler. Lane 5's Dana Hills' Reese Delaney. In lane 6, Delamigos' Jake Panagotakos. In lane 7, Springwood's John Gregory. In lane 8, Rancho Colorado's Josh Lee. In lane 9, Rancho Colorado's Caleb Mason. In lane 10, Indian Valley's Sam Amen. And here they come in. It is the win goes to lane 6. Well, I'm going to wait till lane 7's time comes in before I verify and say everything. And it actually goes to lane 7, John Gregory. Congratulations to Gregory Springbrook swim team for the win, 31.14. Lane 6, Jake Panagotakos from Delamigo comes in second, 31.38. And third place goes to lane 3, Joaquin Hernandez from Springwood with a 31.53. But wow, what a close race, guys. Let's meet the finalists. In lane 1 from Delamigo, it's Ryder King. In lane 2 from Walnut Creek Swim Club, it's Riley Murphy. In lane 3 from Delamigos, Devin Erdican. In lane 4 from Hercules Piranhas is Rizon Edwards. In lane 5 from Rancho San Miguel, Rufus Lee. In lane 6 from Springbrook is Daniel Seward. In lane 7 from Rancho San Miguel is Ethan Lee. In lane 8 from San Ramon Aquacats is Nathan Marges. In lane 9 from Brentwood is Dante Douglas. In lane 10 from the Larky Sharks is Danny Mishpegal. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists for the boys 11-12 50-yard butterfly. And they're off. Event 64, heat number 2. Because of the length of this race, it's very, very close all the way. Lane 6, Daniel Sui with a bit of lead over lane 5, Rufus Lee, as they hit the wall. Oftentimes, it's that turn that really separates the swimmers. No exception here. Lane 5, Rufus Lee with a terrific turn, but lane 6 is right on his tail. That's Daniel Sui. Is there enough pull for this to be really close? And here they come to the wall. It's lane 5, Rufus Lee, Rancho San Miguel for the win, 26.56. Lane 6 for second place, and that is Daniel Sui from Springbrook Swim Team for a 27.14. And third place goes to lane 4. That's Rizon Edwards from Hercules Piranha with a 27.43. Great race to all the swimmers again. Event 65, heat 1 now underway. The I swim team's Isabella Mussing is in lane 1. In lane 2 from the Larky Sharks, Paola Wozniak. In lane 3 from Round Hill is McKenna Castillo. In lane 4 from the Diablo Sharks, Molly Arney. In lane 5 from Red Gear is Laura Horesco. In lane 6, Lucy McGuire from LMYA. In lane 7, Emma Merriam from Ignacio Wood. In lane 8, Natalie Buck from the Diablo Sharks. In lane 9, Annabella Brecky from Las Traumas. And here they come. And it looks like the win goes to lane 2. That's Paola Wozniak from the Larky Sharks with a 29.42 win. And she comes in first. Second place goes to lane 7, Emma Merriman from Ignacio Wood with a 29.71. Third place, 1/10 of a second later, is in lane 8, Natalie Buck from the Diablo Sharks. But wow, what a great race, 29.81, the third place finishing time. And what a great race, ladies. Here are the finalists now for event 65. In lane 1 from Springwood is Kiani Kae. In lane 2 from the Danville Sea Devils is Daphne Foster. In lane 3 from Dana Hills is Claire Moreland. In lane 4 from Dana Hills, Abigail Eden. In lane 5 from the Sycamore Stingrays is Sophia Vella. In lane 6 from Dana Hills is Reagan Berger. In lane 7 from Dana Hills is Katie Sojan. In lane 8 from Pleasant Hill Dolphins is Corinne Katz. In lane 9 from Martinez Communities, Sophia Sabino. And in lane 10 from Springbrook is Alexa Wayland. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists of the girls' 13-14 50-yard butterfly. And we're underway. Heat 2, event 65, girls 13-14 50-yard butterfly. Lane 8, Corinne Katz, Pleasant Hill Dolphins, early lead on the race as they hit the wall with the turn, coming back out. And it looks like a little bit of lane 5, Sophia Vella. Lane 6, Reagan Berger. Lane 8, Corinna Katz still in this thing. Weight power coming on in lane 5. Here they come to the wall. It is lane 5, Sophia Vella, Sycamore Stingrays wins it, 28.24. Second place goes to lane 6, Reagan Berger, Dana Hills, 28.46. Third place goes to lane 4, Abigail Aiden from the Dana Hill Swim Team with a 29.04. Great race, ladies. And we're off. Remember, after the long whistle, if you could please hold your cheering until after the race starts, and then you're welcome to cheer as loud as you'd like. We want to make sure all the swimmers get a fair sound at the starting horn. Okay, so here we go. Event 66, Drake Sikora in 1 from Springbrook, Lucas Kangon from Benicia Stingrays in 2, Harry Disney from the Pleasant Aquatics in 3, Nick Cadero from Dana Hills in 4, Joaquin Montero from Los Trampos in 5, Liam Moraby in 6 from Martinez Community, Terrence Lau from San Ramon in 7, Thomas Slaughtergren in 8 from Rancho San Miguel, Josh Rohig from Rancho San Miguel in 9, and Felix Taylor from Pleasant Aquatics in 10. And the win goes to lane 5, Joaquin Montero, Los Trampos swim team, 26.76. Second place goes to Liam Morabe from Martinez Community with a 27.01. Third place goes to lane 7, Terrence Lau, San Ramon Aquatics. San Ramon Aquacats with a time of 27.49. Great race, guys. Let's meet the finalists. From the San Ramon Aquacats in lane 1, Robbie Kozau. In lane 2, from the Dabble Sharks, Finn Sepik. In lane 3, from Walnut Country, Brady Cannon. In lane 4, from Dana Hills, Michael Albert. In lane 5, from Rutger Estates, Hudson Frew. In lane 6, from Livorno Dolphins, Alex Nicholson. In lane 7, from the Diablo Sharks, Braden Congo. In lane 8, from Scottsdale, Ryan Watson. In lane 9, from Rancho Colorado's, Nico Sorbisakis. And lane 10, from LMYA, Jaden McLean. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists for the boys' 13-14 50-yard butterfly. And we're off the second heat in the water. The butterflies making their way across the pool, coming into the turn. You can't really tell who's in the lead. It's very, very close. Coming back, this is where we'll be able to tell you if there's any lead. Looks like Michael Albert in 4 and Alex Nicholson in 6. But wow, looks like maybe lane 5, Hudson Frew. Who's going to hit it first? It is lane 6, Alex Nicholson, Livorno for the win, 24.90. Second place, lane 4, Michael Albert, Dana Hills, 25.10. Third place, 7/100 of a second separation in lane 5, Hudson Frew, Rutger Estates, 25.17. Great race to all the swimmers. Event 67 now underway, heat number 1. The women 15-18 100-yard butterfly. Niha Musaruni from San Ramon Aquacats in lane 1. From Springbrook in lane 2 is Haley Hilsebek. In lane 3 from LMYA is Caitlin Smith. In lane 4 from Springbrook is Catherine Judson. In lane 5 from Ignitia Wood is Amanda Ward. In lane 6 from Las Trampos, Elizabeth McGrath. In lane 7 from Brentwood is Olivia Sanchez. In lane 8 from Martinez is Lena Pagabriton. Lane 9 from Rancho San Miguel is Haley Morgan. And lane 10 from Dana Hills is Molly de Steelhorst. So looks like lane 3, Caitlin Smith, LMYA with the lead in lane 3. She's followed by lane 6 as Elizabeth McGrath. This is going to be really close, folks. 100 yards. Here they come back again as the timer's stepping up. A wall of swimmers. Lane 3 has the lead. Caitlin Smith, LMYA, being chased down by lane 7, Olivia Sanchez. Here they come to the wall. It is lane 3, Caitlin Smith, LMYA for the win, 103.02. Second place goes to lane 6, Elizabeth McGrath, Los Trampos, 103.86. And lane 5, Amanda Ward, Ignitia Wood takes third place, 104.10. A terrifically exciting race by all the swimmers. Here we go. Here are the finalists. In lane 1, Springbrook's Eden Hall. In lane 2, from Walnut Creek Swim Club, is Bella Fonseca. In lane 3, from Scottsdale, it's Abby Roeder. In lane 4, Diablo Sharks, Sarah McBride. In lane 5, from Dana Hills, Kayla Heatherton. In lane 6, from Oakhurst, is Grace Smith. In lane 7, from San Ramon Aquacats, Claire Kennedy. In lane 8, from Woodlands, it's Jaylee Croy. In lane 9, from Springbrook, it's Emma Miller. In lane 10, from Pleasant Hill Dolphins, it's Molly Ostrowski. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists of the women's 15-18 100-yard butterfly. And we're underway in this second heat. The finalists. Lane 5, Kayla Heatherton in 5, followed by Sarah McBride in 4. Lane 6 is Grace Smith. A great turn by Grace Smith from Oakhurst in lane 6. Lane 5 extending the lead is Kayla Heatherton. In lane 5, she hits the wall on her second turn of 3 turns in this 4-lap race. So she holds the lead. It's Kayla Heatherton in lane 5. Second place is Grace Smith in lane 6. In lane 7, Claire Kennedy, San Ramon Aquacats. Back across the other direction. Here they come as the timers prepare. About a body length lead for Kayla Heatherton in lane 5 over lane 6. But look at lane 7, Claire Kennedy. She's putting on the pressure, trying to take into the second place. And here they come to the wall. It is lane 5, and that is Kayla Heatherton. Dana Hills for the win, 58.75. Second place, lane 7, Claire Kennedy, San Ramon Aquacats, 1 minute, 0.37 hundredths of a second. Third place goes to lane 6, Grace Smith, Oakhurst Country Club with a 1 minute and 0.43 hundredths of a second. And a terrific race, ladies, by all swimmers. We need Jeannie Williams. Jeannie Williams, a parent to the announcer's table. Jeannie Williams. Okay, we're underway now. This Constellation final for the men's 15-18 100-yard fly. In lane 1 from Martinez Community, Taylor Holland. In lane 2 from Martinez Community is Bo Cutright. In lane 3 from Crockett, Ethan DeLang. In lane 4 from Round Hill is Trevor Bush. In lane 5 from Sycamore Stingrays is Ryan Greenberg. In lane 6 from Springbrook is Anthony Lucasi. In lane 7 from Rancho San Miguel, Skylar Santiago. In lane 8 from Livorno Dolphins, William Kimber. Lane 9 from Rancho San Miguel, James Park. In lane 10 from the Sun Valley Rays is Charlie Schofield. Slight lead by Skylar Santiago in 7th. Then lane 4, Trevor Bush, but very, very slight. It's really anybody's race coming in. And here they come. It's a wall of water splashing as they hit the pedal to the metal and an all-out race to the home. Who's it going to be? They are coming in. It is lane 4, Trevor Bush from Round Hill Country Club with a time of 55.99 to win it. Second place goes to lane 6, Anthony Lucasi from Springbrook with a 56.62. And third place goes to lane 2, Bo Cutright from Martinez Community with a 56.85. What a great race, guys. And here are the finalists now in our second heat. From Dana Hills in lane 1 is Dominic Vines. From Ignacio Wood in lane 2, Tommy Merriam. From Dana Hills in lane 3 is Jack Parker. From Forest Park in lane 4, Connor Haley McCarty. In lane 5 from the Pleasant Hill Dolphins, Devin Masongton. In lane 6 from Rancho San Miguel, Chris Cuso. In lane 7 from the Hercules Piranha, Han Jiang. In lane 8 from Round Hill, Gus Gingrich. In lane 9 from Ignacio Wood, Michael Manuel. In lane 10 from the Diablo Sharks, Drew Arney. Mr. Referee, here are the finalists of the men's 15-18 100-yard butterfly. And we're underway in this event 68 final. Lane 6, Chris Crusoe, Rancho San Miguel with a slight lead. Coming back the other direction for the second lap. Maybe a bit of a lead by Chris Crusoe over lane 5, Devin Masongson. Lane 10 doing well too. That's Drew Arney from the Diablo Sharks. And here they come back the other direction. Powerful swims by all the swimmers. Tommy Merriam from Ignacio Wood. Chris Crusoe extending the, Chris Crusoe from Rancho San Miguel extending the lead as he heads for home after this turn. He's being chased down by Devin Masongson from the Pleasant Hill Dolphins. Masongson in 5, Crusoe in 6. Is there enough pool left to make this a really close race? There it is. Here they come back. It is lane 6, Chris Crusoe. Rancho San Miguel takes it, 51.93. What a great race. Second place goes to Devin Masongson, Pleasant Hill Dolphins, 52.04. And third place goes to lane 4, Connor Halley McCarty from the Forest Park swim team, 54.21. So again, the win goes to Chris Crusoe, Rancho San Miguel, 51.93. Second place goes to Devin Masongson, Pleasant Hill Dolphins, 52.04. Third place goes to lane 4, Connor Halley McCarty from Forest Park with a 54.21.